happy Sunday. In today's video we are going to be doing a lot of reading because this week we are monitoring how much I can read in a week as a high school senior with a part-time job. This video will span from today, which is Sunday, to Friday. I'm currently reading Soul Searching by Lashay. I'm on page 120 and that could be called like around 30% into the book. Soul Searching takes place in a town called Sweetwater Peak. Our female main character, her name is Collins, and she actually is from Sweetwater Peak, but she's coming back into town after being away. Her parents think she's come back into town because she's like helping out with the shop, because the shop is at risk of actually being bored out by a construction place, and she's there to help, but in reality she's broke and she's feeling really lost. She's also, in my opinion, struggling with who she actually is and what she actually thinks about Sweetwater Peak. This book could be considered a spooky season read because Collins can actually talk to ghosts and she can also see ghosts, but for a past like year, I want to say, Collins actually has not been able to hear the ghosts, and it's also like they haven't been speaking to her. She has felt lost and abandoned by them because she's spoken to ghosts her entire life and now she can't even hear them. Our main male character, his name is Brady, and honestly Brady, if you ask me, is a bit of a nerdy guy. I just like him. I don't know, he's cool. He doesn't give too much, honestly, and if I met him in real life I knew that I would like him. In a book he doesn't give too much, and that's why I like him a lot, because if I met him in real life he would be everything. He would eat down. He don't talk too much, he don't do too much, he just stay to himself, and when Collins come around that's when he actually start doing a little bit more stuff. Without her, don't do nothing. He owns a shop in Sweetwater Peak. He getting his money, so once he get a girl, now he can move up. Yes. Collins assumed early on that he moved into town at Sweetwater Peak because he got his heart broken, and basically he doesn't deny it. We don't know the whole story there from where I'm at, but I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be today. Yup, he probably got his heart broken and now he got a baddie on his shoulder. Like, yes. As you can tell, I've had my own thoughts about what's going on in the book. Everybody might say it differently, but that's how I see it. Today I do need to read a lot more into this book. I want to get it finished either today or tomorrow or Tuesday. I want to get it done early in the week. Good morning. Sunday I ended up reading 50 more pages, which was yesterday, and today is Monday. I don't know how many pages I'm going to read today. I have a busy day. I have to go to school and I have to go to work, but I want to get as much reading as possible done. I'm 170 pages through Soul Searching, and today I really want to do like a bulk read. I don't really have any extra thoughts. I just also feel like we haven't got too much into the plot. Like, I don't think the book is so plot heavy. I feel like it's more character development heavy, and I'm okay with that. But that's my thoughts right now. It's like 7:20, so I'm a little bit behind. I need to be gone by 7:30. So I'm gonna warm up my car, get my lunch and all of my stuff into the car, and then I should be heading out. We'll see how much I read today. I'm gonna predict like 50 pages. Y'all are gonna have to bear with me as I give y'all this Soul Searching update. I'm currently in the parking lot at my job. I don't clock in until 4 o'clock. It's like 3:30 right now. So I'm going to give y'all an update, and I actually want to read the last 10 pages because yes, I read like 100 and something pages and I only have 10 pages left of this book. And honestly, I didn't really have much to say about this book. I don't really have much to say because I feel like nothing happened. And I know these last 10 pages aren't gonna change my opinion on the book, and it's definitely not going to change my rating. To me, nothing happened in this book. The original reason Collins came to town, literally just what even happened to that, and when it did show up at the end of the book, that's not even why she came to town. I get that, but still, that was something that was supposed to get like happen in the book, and it just was oh yeah, let's just have this happen in the last 20 pages, and I was just like, oh okay. It just really was not much happening in this book, but I will say I do fully believe in the two characters' relationship together mentally, because the two of them together on a more deeper emotional level is so real to me. It was so tea. I'm not gonna lie, they definitely had a really deep and emotional connection during the book, but it really just gave nothing for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the last 10 pages right now before I clock in. I'm actually very scared to read this right here in the work parking lot because literally everyone's coming to work right now who works part-time and they can see me. Don't look at me, please. I know I'm talking to a camera and I know I'm reading a book. But yeah, where did we leave off? The last 10 pages. So we are on page 327, which is in Brady's POV, and it's chapter 35. Just finished that chapter and now it's epilogue time. This is like the last 7 pages of the book. The next book is called Free Falling. That's what I got from that vlog, and it's her sister's book. In epilogues, I hate when it's like a little bit of smut at the end of the epilogue. Like, it's so unneeded, especially in a book like this where it took 200 pages for us to even get a kiss or something. Do not be like that and add the little bit of smut at the end. Like, it's so unneeded and it's not that type of book. Like, I don't know. To continue on, my final rating of this book is definitely going to be a 2 out of 5 star. I thought the book was okay. Like, I wasn't overly mad at it. Like, I enjoyed my read and I just didn't feel anything else about it. Like, it was okay. That's all I'm gonna say. It was okay. I'll see y'all when I get home though. I just turned my heat off for you guys just to talk to you guys, so please give me a round of applause in the comments. It is Tuesday night and I have so far read nothing. I haven't read anything since yesterday, and I'm ready to read something because when I get home I have so many responsibilities I need to take care of, and it's sickening, and I'm just already stressed. But right now, I want to read. I need to wait for my car to heat up, so we're going to read. I'm going to tell y'all the book I'm going to read, and I'm also going to give y'all a quick backstory, right? I'm also going to be reading it on my phone because I just want to be comfy. My Kindle is right here in my book bag, but I just want to be super, super comfy and just have the convenience of being on my phone to read it, and also being able to just switch to TikTok if I really need to. That's the book I'm going to be reading. It's called Leave Me Behind, and it's by K.M. Minerva. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I would say probably Moranova. I don't want to mess up her name, but that's the author of this book. And I actually talked about this book in my last video. From what I said in my last video, I had never really said that I never read the back of the book, and I only had saw little things about it being an army like war camp or something, and I was like, yeah, not for me. Once I read the back of the book after watching Emmy talk about one of the author's books that is coming out, it's coming out now, like pretty much this month, and it's another part 2 coming out next month. Emmy was reading that duet series and she was talking about it, and she actually pretty much enjoyed it, but she didn't like love it, and I felt like it was the type of book that I would love. And I was like, wait, let me go check out Leave Me Behind, even though I had talked like heck of crap about the book. Like, I didn't talk heck of crap about it, I'm gonna be honest. I just said that I wouldn't read it because I didn't feel like it was a book for me. But then I read the synopsis and decided, hey, I actually might like this book. And I have not read a good dark romance book this entire year, and I honestly feel like I fell off of like actually looking for a good dark romance book. And when it's one slap middle in the middle of your lap, you should read it. Read that book that is in your face and you know you will like it. So honestly, I'm going into Leaving Behind with high expectations. It's about 466 pages and it's not really that long if you ask me, and it's also a book I feel like I can read and enjoy. We're going to start this book right now. I need to turn this heat back on and let my car heat up. The start of this book got me hyped. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I meant to say that the scar on our main MMC's face is pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, the same scar that Choso from Jujutsu Kaisen has on his face. Ah, it looks so good. It looks so good. update on Leave Me Behind. I'm 50% into the book. Earlier today, I got a spoiler. I don't know what the spoiler means, but I know it was something said, and it said something I blocked out because I don't want to spoil it to y'all, but I know it was something said, and it was also another spoiler that had showed up. It wasn't a big one because I don't really know what that means, but it was a spoiler. As soon as I was just scrolling on TikTok, enjoying my little 1-2, I should have been reading my book instead of scrolling on TikTok because clearly TikTok is against me. So that happened earlier while I was at lunch. I just ended up continue reading. I'm about 50% into the book, and I really want to finish Leave Me Behind tomorrow. So far in the book, it's honestly giving me that it's going to be a sad ending, and I'm really hoping it's not like a bad ending because I've only really read happy ending romance books and just dark romance book and just fantasies, like only happy endings. And if this is a bad ending or a sad ending, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. I was not expecting that. I do not need that mentally. I just need happy. Even though this book is dark, and I'm not gonna lie, usually dark romances don't affect me, but I honestly think in the mental state I'm in right now, I probably shouldn't be reading a dark romance. I've never felt this before in my life, but I don't think this book is bringing my mood down. It's just a little bit more, you know, dark. It's a little morbid, you know, and it's not really happy joy, oh you should be feeling this and da 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 da. No, it's dark. Anyways, my brief summary of Leave Me Behind is we have Nell and we also have Bones. Nell, she comes from a crew named Riot, and they're basically underground military who do like the bad stuff for the military, the stuff that the real world don't want us to know that they actually do. It's 3 different groups. It's Malum, Riot, and the last group I forgot. I'm pretty sure that's the group that she just had to join because her whole like group got killed. She was also messing around with her sergeant, like she was in love with her sergeant from her group, but he's also dead, and then she's the last one standing from her group in the end. So she gets moved to being into Bones' group, and Bones' second-hand man basically died because her group didn't show up to some meeting they was having or whatever. So his second died because her group didn't show up, and basically he hate her because her group didn't show up, and he also hate her because he like her. He is also very psychotic, but I do think it's kind of weird the way she writes him because he's not as psychotic as many men I've read. He kind of has morals. He doesn't have morals, but I think when it comes to her, he has emotions. He has emotions for her. He has emotions for his second that died. He just has emotions in general, and it's there. You know, I'm sorry that I don't want him to have emotions, but I just need him a bit more morally gray, I'm not gonna lie. 50% into the book, I would say I am liking it. Do I think it's going to be a 5-star read? No, but it's good. I can't really overall complain. I think that if you like military vibes, hate to love, psychos, pain, you'd be into this book. I don't know how much I'm going to read tonight. I know I've gotten some reading done for our count for today. I don't know how much I'm going to add on to that tonight because I have to do physics homework, calc stuff, and all that. I don't even know how that's gonna work. I don't even know. I get that. Like, tomorrow's our last day in this video, which is crazy, and hopefully we get this book finished before this video is over. Welcome to a bookish bed rot. He just thought in his head, sleep my bunny, your next breath is not promised. And I love that. Yup. Yes, I'm feeling the pain deep in my chest. I am genuinely reading one of the best scenes I've read in a long time. Oh my god, this is angst. I'm 84% through, and I feel like a really big plot twist is about to happen, and I have theories. I knew it! I freaking knew it! I knew it! How can you come back from that? How the freak can you? This is the most insane scene I've ever read. Wow. I wish I was talking about the man. I wish. Oh my god. All I'm gonna say is if a man wanted to, he would. Because I don't know if I could talk to her. Bones, you are a strong one. This is literally so... Oh, it's so real. This is so sad. Like, it's so good, but it's so sad. Like, oh my god. I'm not okay after this book.